All right. It is 8 o'clock Saturday, April 10th, and we're at a random campsite in Arizona.
Yeah.
That's right, listeners, Arizona, which I guess was our plan anyway. Well, maybe not for today, though. Man, today was
quite a day.
a lot of things went topsy-turvy, and we had to kind of think on our feet and figure out what we were going to do.
Things went wrong, but then things went right.
Yeah, we had to adjust our plans.
Yeah, unfortunately. I still feel bad for you, but you said you don't care, so whatever.
I'm practical to a fault, I think. But hey, we're sitting here with beers, and we got Taco Bell, and
What's new?
Yeah.
Our tent is up.
Yeah, man.
We're in the desert.
Tents up. Well, I guess we should start at the beginning of the day.
Yeah. Dude, we woke up at fucking Lake Morena.
Yeah,
this
we were on the
morning.
PCT.
Yeah.
I saw when we were packing up the tent, I saw a PCT thru hiker go by.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I asked him if he was hiking the PCT, and he said, yep. And I said, cool, man, good luck, have fun.
Cool.
Cool, man. Desert's pretty hot right now. Especially,
Cover all of your exposed skin, please.
I don't think he was, but when you're walking, you don't really have to cover
it's
your
true.
legs as much.
Because the pavement doesn't radiate heat and sear your flesh.
Seared flesh sounds pretty good. But yeah, it was a great night. Slept really well. It got really cold, and I guess the lake effect took effect because it was also very
wet in the
moist.
morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of poor mosquito boys that were stuck in their own doings. And, yeah. So our plan was, we still had the U-Haul, and
Yeah.
at that point...
Only the U-Haul.
Yeah. I should say, we're in a Nissan Kicks right now.
It's cool.
Which is a small,
compact SUV.
Is that what they said?
Premium features.
It does have premium features, Bluetooth connectivity.
Yeah, man.
And so, we originally went to the Circle K. We were thinking we would get breakfast there, but it was kind of lackluster and kind of gross.
Also, this
the
morning...
bathrooms, too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There was a long line at the bathroom, and it was all old, gross dudes.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't want to go in there after that.
Dude, you have
And they were
no
all,
idea.
taking 20 minutes each.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah, I mean, at a certain point in this trip, I did start using the women's restroom sort of preferentially.
Not all restrooms are created equal.
Man,
or cleaned equal.
Well, just men make it so gross. I think because men, more than women, don't care about who comes in next.
Yeah.
I feel like women, they don't want to be gross for the next person who
Oh,
comes
yeah,
in.
I can't even smell bad. It's embarrassing if you walk out of the bathroom and it smells bad.
Yeah. No, you haven't done your job right unless there's, feces smeared somewhere that is yours that you can point to and say, that was me.
Like a fucking dog.
Yeah.
Gotta leave your scent.
Hey, what are men?
Dogs.
Exactly. So, we decided to go to Burger King. McDonald's
God, no.
instead. Yeah.
Also, I would like to rewind a little bit, and I had a premonition last night, and I was like, man, the thought of driving into San Diego in a U-Haul and getting a rental car myself and figuring all of that out and meeting you at the right time at Dog Beach kind of gives me a lot of anxiety, and I'm really nervous about doing that. So, I told you that this morning.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm so nice and gentle and sweet to you that I'll work with you.
Yeah.
I won't make you do all that alone. I've never rented a car before. I don't know how it works.
And you probably wouldn't have been able to.
I would not have been
especially
able to,
after
100%.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, so our revised plan, the first revision of the plan took place before we even left Morena. And I had decided that for the last, 56 miles or something, I would actually go eastbound.
Yeah.
And we would just meet back at Campo and then figure out what to do after that. Which, given what time we actually left San Diego after doing all of that skullduggery, I don't even know. I mean, I probably... it was like 4,000 feet of climbing probably to get back to Campo uphill.
Damn. Yeah.
Because everything past Campo was pretty much downhill to the ocean.
Severe downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did it twice today.
Coastal downhills.
It definitely reminded me, and I said it as much, when we were trying to figure out how to buy the van. And we just kept going to Bend. And we had to go all the way up to... What was that? Because that was What, there was some mountain, or there
Mount
was like
Hood.
Mount Hood, yeah.
Yeah.
We had to go over Mount Hood. I think we did
We
it
did it
6
4.
times.
4,
4?
I think.
We went
the
there.
first time to see it, come back, go the next day, get the van, come back. 4 times.
But then we also left.
We left and
So
went through
we did it
Bend
5
again.
times.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Should I turn this light off?
Sure.
These bugs are freaking
Yeah.
out. That's nicer. So, yeah. I said, we could go drive the U-Haul and get all the logistics figured out, because I didn't really know if it would be something that Allie could actually do by herself. Not because of any lack of ability on her own end, but just because
It's not because of my social anxiety. It's because of my age, in which I can't rent a car, and the fact that you're not present.
Right.
And you made the reservation, so.
Right. But
I was also scared. I don't know how to do that.
so we started going to McDonald's, starting the day right, and still thinking that I was going to be biking back to Campo. I got 8 egg and cheese
Yeah.
McMuffins, and then I proceeded to spill my 3 hash browns on the ground, because I took the tent out because everything was wet and we were trying to dry it.
And the
It heated
McDonald's
up.
parking lot was a classic.
Yeah, it got really warm really quick.
Yeah.
It was
But
amazing.
not too warm.
Not
It was
in
cold
that
at the
area.
beach.
Yeah, it was cold at the beach.
But we were still on the other side of these crazy mountains. Well, I guess no, we were past that, but we had more climbing and then downhill to
Yeah.
go down to the ocean.
Yeah, we went all the way up to 4,000 feet on the way to
Okay.
San Diego in the U-Haul together
Yeah.
with all of our stuff. And it was pretty uneventful. It was a nice drive. And then we got to the Enterprise in San Diego. And the lady was very helpful and nice.
But she was the only one working there.
Yeah.
Besides the guy who was cleaning cars, she was the only one that was responsible for all of the flood of people that came in later. So we got there. I think we were the only ones there. Or there was someone else.
There was
who
another
was
lady
returning.
there. Yeah.
And
We
she-
got there at about 10:30.
Yeah.
And we didn't leave until about 12:30.
Damn,
Which is
really?
actually kind of crazy. Yeah.
Wow,
Well, it was
I didn't
12:15.
realize that.
Yeah, because we had
We
some
did a
issues.
lot, I guess.
We did do a lot.
We unpacked the U-Haul as best we could, cleaned it out, put the bikes back in, because you were still hoping to bike at this point. But
Yeah.
then it just got later and later, and more people kept showing up. The place closed at noon,
Yeah.
and we weren't leaving there until 12:30, and there was still at least like two people
people,
behind
yeah.
us in line. Also, there was this crazy meth guy who wanted
Yeah.
to rent a car, and he started like cursing her out.
This
and
guy
I
was
think she was
crazy.
almost crying, and I felt so bad for her.
Yeah, she was too
I
nice
was like,
for that.
she's working on a Saturday. They're already closed. He's being a douche.
He's
He was
being
terrible.
a dick. Yeah, this guy. I think he was younger than me.
He was, yeah.
But-
he could have been younger than me. He was
Yeah,
crazy.
he was
looked like a
crazy.
skeleton.
It was crazy though, because like he was just like kind of jittery and fluttering around, and he kept being like, "Ma'am, ma'am, ma'am," when he would try to get the Enterprise.
Well, he tried to rent a car off of government assistance
Yeah.
program, and she was like, "No, we don't do that." So we had
Mm-hmm.
to. I heard all of the gory details because I was eavesdropping, and I
Yeah.
was like, "This is kind of interesting," but also I feel really bad for her.
Yeah,
He was crazy.
he was crazy.
So he finally left. But then he came back in and he was like, "You didn't tell me how to use the emergency brake." And she was
Yeah.
like, "It's just like a normal car. And
He's like, "No."
it's on the floor, like just look at it." He's like,
Yeah.
"It's not like my car. I don't like it."
Yeah, he was so weird. I thought he was
Yeah.
actually going to crash into the
I thought he was
Enterprise
gonna
Plaza.
hurt her. And I was like ready to throw hands.
Oh yeah, we would
I
have
was like, she
protected
is
her.
too sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But she was great. She helped us as best she could.
yeah, we
But
had
then a problem happened.
yeah we had a credit card issue yet again. So my credit, you can only rent a car using a credit card, and my credit limit is $1,000. And for us to do our original plan, where we would take like 3 days to get back to Texas,
Yeah.
it was going to be $1,094.
Yeah.
And so immediately I was like, man, this isn't going to work. And so we tried it. My card was declined. And then I had to call BB&T, which, they've helped me a lot in the past. But if we do move to Missoula, definitely going to get a new bank. and kind of
It's like whenever
some
we
funds.
really need it is like when it fails.
Yeah, because it
And
was, yeah.
You were great with them on the phone. You used the term creative problem solving.
Yeah.
And I was like, nice. Like,
Yeah.
they're going to talk to you as like a fellow intellectual now.
Well, yeah,
but they didn't do anything. They
yeah.
can't do anything.
Well, the second person...
they act so helpless.
Yeah, well, I just know that, like, when you're sitting in front of a computer with someone's account, then
Mm-hmm.
you can do a lot of stuff, and maybe stuff you're not necessarily supposed to do, but if you grease the right wheels and say the
Mm-hmm.
right things, you can try to inspire what you want for an outcome. And so she was able to, my available credit limit was only like $300 maybe, because there were like some pending things. The U-Haul, I think, was one of them. And so she was able to like transfer money from one account to the credit card account so that my credit limit bumped back up to $900. And so we had to make it to where we would actually do this trip in 2 days.
Well, 2 technically full days.
Yeah.
But like 1 full driving day, which is tomorrow. So we got the car today, which is the 10th,
Yeah,
and we return it on the 12th.
12th, yeah. So we have to go all the
Tyler.
way back to East Texas tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, no, not tomorrow.
Yeah, not all the way.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
But,
yeah.
I mean, with the progress we made today, I
Yeah.
feel like it's going to be easier than we think.
yeah, we're like 50 miles outside of Tucson, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
We should figure out how many miles that was to get here. It was close to 300,
Because
I
we
think.
didn't leave San Diego until, like, what?
Oh my god.
2, 3?
Yeah, it was probably 2 something.
Yeah.
Because after we finally got the car, everything worked out.
Yeah.
We changed our itinerary, and my credit limit was up, and we got everything
And this
worked
was
out.
the point where you were like, I'm okay with not biking today.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? That's like music to my ears, so then I don't have to be alone trying to figure all this stuff out.
Yeah. It wasn't worth the...
But also I was worried about you too, because San Diego was fucking packed. It was insane. When we went down to the beach, no parking, people everywhere. It was really crazy. I'm glad you didn't have to bike through that. It seemed dangerous.
It was insane. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
just getting to the beach, I thought that Saturday would be a better day, which it probably might have been, because, all the people going to the beach would have been amplified by all the people trying to get to and from work or whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. But, we for what it was worth, we went down to the beach where the
We
route...
also returned the U-Haul.
Oh, we
first,
did, we did, yeah.
Which worked out perfectly. I feel like at that point too, we were both like kind of stressed with the situation and really hoping that everything works out. And then you add on like driving in terrible traffic. And,
With a
like,
U-Haul.
With a U-Haul and a rental car.
You were driving
I
the
had to
U-Haul,
drive
too.
the U-Haul. It
Yeah.
was a little scary. I felt like confident enough,
Yeah.
but I didn't enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had to like turn it around and take it to the other side. And
Yeah.
some sketchy maneuvers driving wise.
It was a bit of a mess, yeah.
But there were no cyclists in the way, and
Yeah.
when there were, we did the correct thing and we went around them.
Plenty of room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we did that and it was successful. But anyways, I feel like we worked really well as a cohesive team.
Yeah.
And we were patient with each other, even though
Mhm.
the circumstances did not...
Lend themselves to
Yeah.
patience. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you got to, if everyone's going to be happy, they say, if mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. And so, it's...
I'm no one's mom.
No, but,
But-
the sentiment remains the same.
But I also feel like we were doing equal part. It wasn't
Yeah.
like my problem that we had to solve.
No.
It was our thing that we had to figure out.
Yeah.
And I just feel like we worked well together.
Yeah, I do
Didn't
too.
get mad, didn't snap.
We don't shop well together in the grocery store,
Yeah.
but thankfully this was a better situation than the grocery store tends to be. So yeah, we went down to Dog Beach where the Pacific Ocean meets the route, which is
Yeah.
the official end, and we have been to the Pacific Ocean, obviously on the Transamerica, but we haven't been to the Pacific Ocean in California since we went to LA.
Yeah.
So that was kind of
in
cool.
2019.
Venice Beach kind of reminded me of Dog Beach too.
Yeah,
There weren't
kind
as
of.
many people because it was probably like a weekday or something random. And when we were there last time, it was November, so it was like kind of chillier.
Yeah.
But it was still kind of cold on the beach.
Yeah, it was.
A lot of people were surfing and they had wetsuits on, and we like put our hands in the water for a minute.
Because you
It
gotta
was-
touch the ocean.
You got
Make
to.
it official.
Got to make it official.
Coast
Facebook
to
official.
Coast, not coast to a coast.
Yeah, right. So yeah, I did not bike, and nor did you, the last 50-something miles of the route, but,
Yeah.
I won't mention that in the interview for the ACA, although I probably will. Just
Also, no
out of
one
fun.
cares, and, like, these ending logistics worked out a lot better
Mhm.
than I think either of us were anticipating, and we're not in San Diego tonight, thank God.
Yeah.
Because we were planning to
Or
stay,
Campo.
like, 4 days at a hostel
Yeah.
in San Diego, and that
Yeah.
would have been fine, but I don't think we would have necessarily enjoyed it, because we don't have our own transportation at that point. We would have to be figuring all that out. We would be sharing a room with who knows how many weird people. And, yeah, I'm glad that we got everything figured out. It felt like an appropriate end.
Yeah, I agree.
Because, like, when you end in a city like that, Astoria was fine because it's so small.
Mhm.
It's a little touristy and the bridge kind of sucked going to it, but, like, it was small enough. But, like, San Diego is huge.
Yeah,
and there's
there's-
so many people and so many tourists, and summer is just coming on.
Yeah.
Like, people are on the end wing of their spring break, maybe.
Mhm.
But it was packed. I'm so glad we didn't have to bike through there, and that we just got in and out as quickly as we could. Seemed cool enough, but I don't really care about visiting San Diego. I don't think there's anything special about cities at this point.
Not particularly.
They're all the same.
They
Just
do.
depends on the climate.
Yeah.
But it
I
wasn't
mean,
even that hot there. 'Cause
No.
they got the ocean breeze.
Yeah, it was in like the 70s, and then we turned back around and headed back through the desert, and it
Yeah.
shot up
Oh my
to
God.
like 99, 100 degrees. We saw a bunch of cars that were pulled over, presumably because they overheated.
Overheated.
But we...
And we were on 8, which is what
Yeah.
you biked yesterday.
Mhm.
And you were like, oh, I remember that. And I was like, damn, I can't believe you're here, and I'm so glad that I wasn't.
It was a hard
It
day.
seems terrible. It's so hot.
Yeah, it was a bad day to be high, too.
It's just rocks and sand
Yeah.
and heat and nothing else. No plants or anything.
Many times when I pulled over maybe 3 or 4 times
Mm-hmm.
before I got to where you had the nice little,
Trend
sag
magic.
wagon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's more appropriate.
And so there was very little shade that I was able to take advantage of, but I kept thinking about that guy that we met at Glamis, who was like, if you find some shade, there's probably already something else that found some
Oh,
shade
yeah.
there too.
I forgot
so-
about that guy.
Yeah,
Nature guy.
Yeah, like a hillbilly, like, I don't
He
even...
told us cool facts, though,
Yeah.
about, like, nature.
Mhm.
He told us tarantulas have a mating season.
Oh, yeah.
And one time he was driving his four-wheeler out in the desert, and he was, like, hearing this crunching noise. And then he shined his light, and it was just, like, hundreds of
sea of
thousands
tarantulas.
of tarantulas. And he was, like, smushing them and
Yeah.
running them over.
Yeah.
And then he didn't even care, and he kept going.
Yeah, he was a good old boy,
Yeah.
but he was also old as shit.
Interesting. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was interesting. But yeah, he was grandfather.
Not like the typical old man conversation we would
Yeah,
have.
it's kind of like Lumpy, like from Damascus, like
Yeah.
a slightly more enlightened version of like a southern, I don't know,
Redneck.
yeah, it was definitely a redneck,
Yeah.
a son of the South. Even though we're like in, I don't know, California.
No, it
That's-
was Arizona.
Was that Arizona still?
Yeah.
Glamis?
Yeah.
You sure?
No. No.
No, that was definitely
Wait,
California.
what are you talking about?
I'm talking about
The
the guy.
nature guy.
I don't know.
That was not in Glamis. Glamis was the sand dunes.
Yeah, I'm talking about that dude who told us about the that was.
Yeah, that was not Glamis.
That was Glamis.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
No,
that was,
it wasn't. Glamis was the country store with the sand dunes.
Yeah.
No one talked to us there.
Yes,
Besides
they
the
did.
lady.
Oh, wait a sec.
I'm right. I am positive.
Oh, this is a different store.
Yeah, it was in Arizona. Like, leaving
Hold on.
Arizona, going to California. Yeah,
Where-
we parked our bikes and there was those seats outside. It was like a big,
Yeah.
nice gas station. That was
Where-
Arizona, somewhere. Western
Damn.
Arizona.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right. I know that.
Huh. I've conflated.
Also, do you have the sticker from Glamis?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a bag of stickers that I've collected. It has one, so it would be like a friend.
Yeah, I've got
We
it.
got this cool sticker from Glamis.
Yeah, it's like a bear riding a four-wheeler.
Like the state of California flag, but the bear's riding a four-wheeler.
Damn, though, where was that, though?
I don't remember what town. It was a town. It was after the Coyote Cafe, I'm pretty sure. No, it was after that. It doesn't matter. I have pictures if we really want to find out at some point, but this is an interesting concept.
Yeah, the like environment of both of those places is so similar that I'm just tying it together in my mind. Because I see... You're right, though. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Damn. Neurons that fire together wire together, except for now. But anyway.
But back to the story.
Yeah.
We went to Dog Beach.
Yeah.
We touched the ocean.
It was so crowded.
It was so
crazy.
crowded. It was
so
terrible.
many people.
And there were a bunch of dogs, but they weren't on the beach. What's the whole point of Dog Beach if you don't bring your dogs on the beach?
Yeah.
But I enjoyed seeing a lot of cute dogs. A lot of baby Frenchies.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the new trend. Buy a Frenchie.
Yeah.
Have a Frenchie.
Buy a Frenchie, have a Frenchie.
Everyone loves Frenchies. There's no one who doesn't love them.
Well, egg left a bad taste in my mouth.
Well, thinks they're cute.
Yeah.
They don't escape anyone.
This is going to be a great place to poop in the morning.
I already thought of that. I know.
Yeah, I'm
this
excited.
This is a one-stop shop.
Yeah, man. So, we left San Diego.
We were at the beach for maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, not
max.
very long at all.
We used the gross bathrooms, and then we touched the ocean, and then we left.
Yeah, in the bathroom for the men's room, when I peed, there's this little siphon thing, or the thing that goes over the hole for the urine, and it was worn through, and I was like, how does that happen? How many people have to pee here for this thing to actually wear down and break? Because it was
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So
I have
you know how
no idea what the male urination experience is like.
You could if you
public.
use your sheenus.
No. I wouldn't go to a urinal.
You know how showers have that little thing, that little thing that keeps big things out of the drain? It's a little thing.
Drain?
Yeah, well, it's like a drain hole cover. It has a bunch of holes in it.
Okay.
And I looked at the adjoining urinals because the one I was peeing into, the little drain hole cover was broken, and parts of it had like worn away, and I was like, for sure no one like punched that or like put a stick in it and like broke it. So this is just like pure minerals from like urine that has like dissolved this drain cover. And I was like, damn, this place sees a lot of pee.
And being right next to the beach too, like all these people coming out of the ocean, salty penis, dripping salt.
Yeah, we'll start with the salty penis, and we'll go from there.
Well, maybe a cream pie for dessert.
Whoa. I want a cream, I want a sklurp, I want a derp, I want a lerp. But yeah, I mean, as soon as we got back on the highway, it was kind of uneventful. Like, we just drove, and the car did well.
People were driving like maniacs, though.
Yeah, they were out of San Diego.
Fast.
It's weird. It was like being in Miami again, because like for some reason people weren't in the left lane when they were driving fast.
They passed in the right lane.
Yeah, it was kind of fucked up.
Terrible driving tactics.
Yeah,
dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Unsafe,
unnecessary. And we were going 80 for most of the day. Like, this car has cruise control, much unlike a U-Haul does. And even still, going 80, we were being passed by people pretty regularly. And as we got closer and closer to Phoenix and Tucson, the traffic started to increase, and the lanes went from like 2 to 4 to 6.
But man, it's crazy being in a car.
Yeah.
Number one, and number two, a decent newer car. Like, you can just roll up the windows, turn on the AC, put on your music, and you can hear it.
Yeah.
You can have, like, normal conversations. Mm-hmm. Like, you can hear the other person talking, and you don't have to roll the windows down because it's, like, 101 degrees. And it's pretty cool. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, this is a nice little car.
Yeah.
We do have the bikes in here, and we have all our bags and everything.
We broke them down.
Yeah.
They're all broken and sad.
Yeah, they're not rideable right now, but... yeah, it's good for us. Yeah, it was good. I want to, is your phone handy?
Yeah, it's right here.
See how far it is from here to Dog Beach.
Okay.
That'd be an interesting little tidbit to leave the listeners with.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And we have service here.
Mhm. A little bit.
It's a great campsite. It's like very quiet. It's very dark, aside from the light bleeding through from the adjoining towns and cities.
We're 5 hours and 33 minutes, 379 miles.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
This
We're
tank,
not too far from Texas, honestly.
awesome.
I'm sure the route's going to take us down through El Paso
Yeah.
and then north through Dallas.
If those Pink Snowbird boys are still highway bound, we could definitely possibly pass them.
Yeah, I mean, if they left El Paso... Ew, what the fuck? There's a bug on me. If they left El Paso, they're probably westbound on 10 if they are on the highway.
Mm-hmm.
And we can we're on 10 right now, so... Yeah, if they're anywhere near Las Cruces. I'm sure they're not going north from there, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to.
We love the Snowbird boys, but it's crazy because we were invited to join them as like a crew, and
Almost like...
out of necessity.
No, strongly encouraged to
Yeah.
join them.
Yeah.
They were really excited that we were also biking west.
Yeah.
And they were like, we want friends, we want to hang out with you guys. And we're like, us too. But then we woke up the next day and did 115 miles
Yeah.
and got like 90 miles ahead of them.
And then they got sick, and they
Yeah.
had to go to the hospital, and they took like 1,000 days off. But definitely follow them on Instagram, Pink Snowbirds.
Yeah, donate to their charity.
Yeah.
They're biking for breast cancer.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
But man, they just got into New Mexico like what?
Yesterday. Yeah.
And we're already done.
Yep.
We've passed them twice.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Which is crazy.
It is crazy.
We've talked about that, but it still blows my mind to this day.
Yeah, for sure.
What are the chances?
Yeah, man.
Well, I mean, you
Pretty good.
bike.
Yeah. That's just so funny, though.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. Just like totally unmeaning to do that and then
Yeah.
doing it.
Dude, we have to meet up with them. That would be fun. We owe it to them. They're our friends. But, yeah, we're here now. Supposedly BLM land.
Yeah.
It's a pretty chill spot.
It is chill. Very few cars going by.
Yeah. Might have to plan our day kind of strategically tomorrow because there's no BLM land in Texas because they don't believe in that. So,
How many miles are we from Curtis's
I mean,
house?
we can't not go to Texas tomorrow, I'm sure, because that would be a waste of a day
Yeah.
and the mileage that we have on this car.
Mm-hmm.
But let me look up.
I mean, I think we have 1,100 miles left. We definitely can't do that in one day.
Right.
But we could do... I mean, I think in the
We are
van...
15 hours, 32 minutes, 1,085 miles.
Damn. That's definitely...
And most of it is in Texas.
Yeah.
That's insane. Texas is insane. And that's not even the eastern side, like, completely.
Tomorrow's going to be a big day of driving.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can do like 800 miles. I don't know if that's
At
possible.
least. Yeah.
I think the biggest day we've ever done in the van was like maybe 600.
This is a totally different game, though. This isn't the van.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
can go 80 comfortably
That's
and
true.
not worry about it.
Yeah, that's very
And
true.
it only costs like $30 to fill up the gas tank, which is also pretty surreal.
Yeah, I think this has like a 10-gallon tank or something. So we filled it up twice today.
Yeah.
And
But
it
it's
gets
NBD.
Yeah, it gets like 40 miles to the gallon too. Some big fucking
Ooh.
bugs coming in.
There's some free camping around here.
Around here?
Well, Texas.
Oh.
It's not BLM land, but 11 hours, 7 minutes, 733 miles. I think that should be our day
That should
tomorrow.
probably be it, yeah.
Yeah. Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's going to be a long day.
Yeah.
I need to get some podcasts going on.
I can drive too.
Yeah,
I'm willing. I'm able.
we'll see. I mean, I've listened to so much Harmontown on this trip. I need to get some episodes that I haven't heard. I don't think I have all of them. I remember before I quit MailChimp, I did spend probably at least a day, because I have such fast internet, downloading every episode of Harmontown. But
Nice.
I think that was like before Harmontown actually stopped. In fact, I know it was because we went in 2019. No, 2020? No,
2019.
2019.
Yeah, it was like November.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also.
To the second or third to last episode.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It wasn't
live.
great.
We saw it live. You saw him in person.
I know. He was right there. And there was a point where he was like, does anyone feel like they deserve to come on stage? And I was like,
yes.
too high. But I should have
Yeah.
said yes.
Well, maybe you'll meet him again.
Maybe.
And then you'll have your chance.
Fingers crossed. I love Dan Harmon.
Too much.
Yeah.
Obsessed.
Yeah. He's funny. And smart. I like that combination.
I don't think so. Personally.
Well, that's about it, y'all.
Yep.
We're here. We're queer. Get used to it.
We're queer.
We're queer. We're queer.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
Yeah.
We're both very excited to get back to the van.
Yeah.
Our house.
Yeah. This
have
would
all
be
of our clothes again.
Tonight would be such a different night if we were in the van.
Yeah.
It kind of sheds light on the fact that living out of a car would really suck. Because
I don't think so.
I think so.
I think, like, if you plan to do that long term, it's definitely not sustainable and not comfortable. Probably not
like
possible.
This. Yeah.
But it drives better.
It does drive better.
Further, faster.
That's definitely true.
But
in terms of like overall comfort.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if we were
that's like hardcore homeless shit. I want to do that.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me too. We stopped at a Circle K.
Oh yeah.
To get our Taco Bell and beers and everything, and I saw a homeless man. And I gave him $6. And I was like, I saw him out of the corner of my eye. And then I turned around.
Did he have a sign or anything?
No, he was just in some trees. And I was like, damn. I always...
Hot as fuck out here.
Yeah. I always have a soft spot in my heart for those kind of people.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom. And so I gave him a little bit of money. Hopefully he'll...
You're compassionate.
I try to be.
It's real. Kenneth has emotions and feelings.
Yeah, you saw me watching Hook. I cried my butt off. But yeah. It was a good day, and it's good to be here, and it's good to be, like, having a goal and a direction.
Yeah,
just
and
like
we're
the
fucking
bike
done
ride.
biking, dude.
Uh-huh.
We did the Southern Tier.
Mm-hmm.
Half of it, plus some.
Mm-hmm.
It was 1,800 miles.
Yeah.
I do have to say that. I added up the mileage, and I did add, like, 2 0 days, which might be, like, 15 miles combined. But 1,800. I thought it was going to be like 1,300. So that's pretty crazy.
That is crazy.
That's a lot of miles.
Yeah.
How far into the Well, that would be like close to halfway on the Trans Am.
Kansas, maybe?
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that. And we did it in 28 days.
Yeah.
Less than a month.
Our average is, 64 miles a day?
Yeah, 64.3 or 4.
That's huge.
2, like, extra centuries.
Yeah.
115 and 119.
Yeah.
Which I'm very proud of.
You should be. I'm
This
proud
is like
of you.
my strongest bike tour ever.
Yeah.
And it feels good to be done. I have a lot of healing to do.
I was going to say, worst
I'm in a
sounds
lot
forever,
of pain.
too. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's just surface. My spirit is not hurt.
And we got to go to a dispensary
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Last chance, Arizona.
And we have to get Grubber Curtis
A mug.
Land of Enchantment, bitch.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I think we'll sleep well tonight.
Yeah, man.
We'll probably get up early.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be crossing timelines again. Like time zones.
Yeah. That's going to be confusing.
I know.
Again.
Yeah,
The sun's going to set like an hour earlier.
Yeah.
Depending on where we are.
Yeah. Tomorrow, I mean, we'll definitely be in Texas by the end of tomorrow.
Oh, definitely. By like early afternoon tomorrow, I'd say. We're in such a small part of New Mexico. It has like this little
Yeah, it was a
boot
sliver.
at the bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
So we just go through that and then go through El Paso.
It's like what we did for Idaho and the Trans Am.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of.
Kind of.
We did a lot of unnecessary miles in Idaho, but I still have bitter feelings about that.
Unnecessary miles?
Yeah, we did a fucking like U shape. We went because it was scenic and because we had to go through the national forest. We went from Missoula, we went north, west, south, west, and then up.
Mm-hmm.
I was pissed. I was so tired at that point.
Well, yeah.
But I still did it, and Idaho was one of my favorite states, so
It was cool.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah. That's where
It
Brett
was a
is.
shock. Dude, who cares?
Not
We don't say
you.
that name here.
Alright, that's where Bart is.
Well,
But yeah.
yeah, the stars are out.
You know,
Look at that super bright. Do you see that one up there? Is that the North Star?
I don't know.
That's Orion's belt. And
Yeah.
his sword, and his foot, and his head.
In my head.
We need Compton here.
Compton.
Dark Sky. And
Where are you?
Alex.
Yeah. Compton
With
and
their
Alex would get
abs.
along. Yeah.
Dude, I know.
Maybe
We
they
should
could.
hook them up to do
Yeah.
the Colorado Trail together. Cause we
They should
can't do
date.
it. Yeah.
Compton, give it a shot. He's a 6'4" stud.
Dude, he's so tall.
So tall. So tall. Alright.
A lot of inside information you probably don't even know. But whatever.
Alright.
Alright.
Well,
Time for Taco Bell.
yep.
Classics.
Love you, bye.
Bye.